A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome, friends. This is Maritime Sports Cards break number 176. Super excited to be here tonight. Hopefully you are as well. If you're watching on YouTube and you're following along, please say hi and chat. It's always nice to see who is watching. We have a beautiful 6-box break here tonight. And a couple announcements, some things. Also, a new card scam that I need to give you guys a heads up on. Something that seems to be making its way around the various sports as well as Pokemon. So I'll certainly bring that up for you as well. Hey, Rich, how you doing? Hopefully you got your supplies okay. Hey, Philly. Ben, nice to see you as well. So tonight, folks, we've got, as I said, a 6-box break. We do have relatively brand new released Engrained Icons. So this is all legends of the game. There won't be any current players in here. This is all old-timers, legends, whatever you want to call them. And super cool product. Looking forward to ripping that one. We've got one box of 24-25 SP game used. Looking for some Celebrini love in there. We've got a 23-24 SP Authentic. That is the Bedard Future Watch Auto Chase. We've got two boxes of 24-25 Series 2. And unfortunately, I made an error and I was out of 24-25 clear cut, so we're actually going to use a 23-24 clear cut here tonight. And because I know that some people may have been looking forward to a 24-25 instead of 23-24, I'm also going to rip a tin of Series 1 to make up for that, even though this cost me a lot more than the 24-25 clear cut did. I bought these kind of back at the hype of Bedard and still have a few, so it cost me a little bit more, but that is not the point. The point is to make things right. I made a mistake. I don't have any 24-25 clear cut in my inventory. My inventory sheet did not match what I have on my shelves and boxes here, so I am going to rip a tin of 25-26 Series 1. Of course, we're looking for about 3, maybe 4 young guns in that tin. Possibly we hit a Demidov, and hopefully everybody is cool with that and it makes it right. Who else is with us tonight? I see Alex. Nice to see Alex. Alex, there are 2 Alexes tonight that are in the break, so do pay attention when we do the randomization. There's an Alex PA and an Alex PO, 2 different people. Peter, nice to see you as well. Mark, good stuff. All right, let's get over to our randomized screen here so we can figure out which teams you are assigned for tonight's break. As always, we will randomize the list of teams and the list of participants 3 times each, and we also have our left-right, which I just do 1 time. That left-right is just for any card that happens to have a team on the left and right-hand side, like a checklist, for example. So let's do that first. Okay, so any cards tonight that have a team on the left and right side of the card will go to whoever has the team on the left-hand side of the card. And here we go with our randomizing of the teams. So there's 1 time, 2 times, and a 3rd time. We'll do the same with our participants. There's 1, that's 2, and a 3rd time there. We do allow just a couple of minutes here at the beginning for any trades. If people do want to make some trades, that's not a problem. But both parties have to be watching here live on YouTube, and they both have to agree to the trade for it to happen. So we'll leave that for just a quick moment. I did put a poll up here tonight. It does not look like Braden Point is likely going to be available for the Olympics. The Olympics are just a few short weeks away. The injury that he sustained looks like it may be a little more serious than they had initially hoped, although he did travel with the team to the next game. But it may end up that he's going to miss the Olympics. If that's the case, who do we feel is the substitute? So far, Bedard running away with the poll. Oh, no, he's not. 2 more people just voted, dropped him right back down. He's at 58%, but we have Travis Konechny as a potential. We also have Sam Bennett, Bedard. Those are the top 3 that I could think of, and then I put someone else just in case there's something I'm missing. I'm personally thinking that Bedard's going to end up on this team one way or another. I just think it would be the right thing to do. He's an up-and-coming young talent. He's proven himself on the world stage, and I think he just needs to learn from some of the greats in the game like Crosby, who won't be at the next Olympics. I think it'd be a missed opportunity for him to not be there. It is on some smaller ice, so there may be a little bit more rough stuff. It's not as wide open as some European rinks would have been, where Bedard likely would have excelled. However, he in the World Juniors, it was on a NHL-sized rink in Halifax. So he's proven that he can do it on a small rink as well as in the NHL. And I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We got Nashville up for grabs. Anybody looking for that? Michael B says Nashville. We'll listen to a couple of proposed trades here, and then we're going to get right into tonight's break. As I said, we do have 6 boxes here tonight and a bonus tin. The bonus tin is because I had put in the break description that we were going to do 1 box of 425 clear cut. Unfortunately, when I went to my inventory to grab it, I don't have any, and I did not have time to grab one. I do have a 23-24 clear cut. We will substitute that one. And in addition, I've put a 25-26 Series 1 tin in just to sweeten the pot a little bit. A 23-24 or a 24-25, they're pretty much an identical product in terms of potential chase hits. Celebrini might be a little bit more hot right now than Bedard would be, but both are possibilities. So I decided to throw in the tin to help make up for the mistake. Okay, does not look like we have any other trades being proposed, so I am going to get right to putting these teams and participants into a graphic format. So just give me 1 second with that. And as I said earlier tonight, we do have 2 Alexes in the break tonight, both with the last name starting with P, so I went to the next letter in their name. So if you're an Alex watching, please pay careful attention to which team is yours. Okay, just about done with the graphic. And as I said, I do have a new card scam that's going around. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on in tonight's break. I think it's important we spread the word when we hear about these types of things so that you know how to avoid them, or at least you're aware of them. I don't know if we can necessarily teach you how to avoid this one altogether, but we will definitely bring it up. Okay, so that should be our teams there. Leave that up for just a quick sec. Look at that card under the card cam, folks. I picked that up this past weekend, and just a gorgeous card. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it is a Elegant Etchings from this year's Cup, the 24-25, the Cup, and that is Wayne Gretzky with a super crisp and clean auto. So I don't know. I might hang on to this one. This one might head to the PC. It's a pretty cool card. As always, we do giveaways throughout the break here tonight, and you just got to be watching here live on YouTube. There is no purchase necessary in order to win, so just hang tight, and we do those throughout the break, but you got to be here at the time that we do the giveaway. All right, let's put those teams up into the upper right-hand corner and start with tonight's break. So we are going to begin with 24-25 Series 2. Of course, Celebrini Young Guns being the chase in this product. Good luck, everyone. Hello, Andy. Nice to see you. If you are watching on YouTube, don't be shy. Say hello in chat. It's nice to interact with you as we go along. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got a gold fluorescence. And it is Nashville, number 68. That would be Zachary Leroux, numbered 005 out of 150. Nice hit and pack number 1 there, gold fluorescence. We got a Frank Nazar on the Dazzler and a Shesterkin Young Guns Renewed. So we're hitting a numbered parallel right out of the hop. I like that. They are neat looking cards. I like the red, the gold as well. Those are nice. Oh, there's a red. So we got a red fluorescence. Getting 2 fluorescents in one box is that's pretty good. And we have, of course, Seamus Casey. 2 young up-and-coming prospects with Zachary Leroux and Seamus Casey. We got a bang for your puck here, Philip Hronik, and a Sorokin on the Ooh La La. Had the pleasure this morning of going to the Hockey Day in Canada Breakfast with the Cup. Of course, if you're not familiar, Hockey Day in Canada is in Moncton, New Brunswick this year. So we have officially landed on the map. And they had a breakfast this morning. Ron McLean hosted it with a few folks from the NHL, Team Canada women, and our local Moncton Wildcats. Unfortunately, the Stanley Cup did not make it to the event, but they did have the cup from the Four Nations there, which was kind of cool, actually. And then they had the cup, the President's Cup for the QJMHL. So it was a neat event this morning. Definitely worth the visit. Okay, looks like we got a Teammates Young Gun coming up. That looks like Anaheim to me. So we got a bang for the puck, and yes, we do. We've got a Cutter Gauthier and Owen Zellweger Teammates Young Guns. And a playlist there of Bedard. Man, the inserts for both Bedard and Celebrini are starting to just go nuts in terms of price. Like, you know, the goofy welcome aboard of Celebrini? Those are now selling for upwards of $10 on eBay. People have lost their minds. As somebody who deals and trades in cards, good for me. I got stacks of that stuff, so it's nice. But man, I just don't understand. It's gone crazy. Okay, we got our first canvas card here tonight, and it says "Thank you, Patrick." Pretty cool, Patrick Kane. Not too far off, folks, from being the all-time leading scorer for an NHL-born player. He's catching up to Mike Modano. Got Tage Thompson on the Young Guns Renewed. On a heater there, Sam Reinhart. We got a Silver Outburst. Oh, it's a Young Gun Silver Outburst. Who do we have as our Young Gun Silver Outburst? It is Callum Ritchie. So we have a Young Gun Silver Outburst. What a box so far. We got a gold fluorescence, a Young Gun Silver Outburst. Oh, and a Young Gun right behind that. And it is Johansson. Albert Johansson. Ooh la la. Gold fluorescence, red fluorescence, and a silver Young Gun Outburst so far. Good start. Do like the silver outbursts. And in a lot of the cards, I actually like the silver outburst more than the red outburst because it doesn't clash with the player. Obviously, the red is much more rare, but the silver looks nicer on a lot of the with a lot of the players. Oh, we got a Young Gun canvas checklist there, and this is one of those examples of left and right. So this is going to whoever has San Jose tonight. So we have Will Smith and Connor Geeky. Got the Sharks on the left, Tampa Bay on the right. Elias Pettersson on the Young Guns renewed, rumored to be up for trade as Vancouver has officially uttered the words rebuild. They are now in what they're calling a rebuild. And what a time to do it. They're last place by a wide margin, giving them, of course, the clear favorite odds to be picking up the #1 draft pick next year, who right now is still Gavin McKenna leading the pack. Okay, what else we got here? We have an on tour. Young Guns there of Klapka and Elaine Hudson. So these are the ones I was talking about. So these welcome aboards of Celebrini are now selling as much as $10 for an insert. And Bedard's creeping up there. Celebrini is dragging Bedard up, which is pretty interesting. If you're just joining us here tonight, do say hello in chat if you're following along. It's nice to chat along with you. And we do have prize giveaways throughout the night. You just got to be watching live here on YouTube. Don't have to be participating in the break. We have a bang for your puck, Cale Makar. Young Guns there of Butler. Playlist Draisaitl. So that'll bring us up to 4 Young Guns now of an expected 6. The teammates does count as a Young Gun, but the outburst and canvas do not. Those are bonuses. How you doing, Mo? Nice to see you. The canvas there, that's kind of cool with the Stanley Cup banner. We got a portrait of Heiskanen and an electricity there of Kopitar. 3 more packs left. Hopefully 2 more Young Guns. Box number 1 tonight. Got a playlist of Cale Makar. Young Guns there, Connor Geeky. And an electricity of Sebastian Aho. I don't know if you've seen it, but there is just an announcement of a pre-spring show. So at the Toronto Expo, the same place where the Expo normally is, it'll be smaller because it's in Hall 5, but they're doing an Expo in February. So it's just been announced not that long ago. Take a look. Hey, Andrew, nice to see you. Canvas there. Anders Lee. Well, that's a determination look there. Love the canvas cards. We got a Seth Jones on a bang for your puck and a Stan Coven on the welcome aboard. 1 more pack here, and hopefully there should be 1 more Young Gun. On a heater, and is he ever? Absolutely on fire, that man. There's our Young Gun, Drew Camesso. Going out to Chicago. And our last card from this box, Marc-Andre Fleury on the Ooh La La. Lots of rumors swirling that he may be added to the Edmonton Oilers at the trade deadline. That would be interesting. Okay, not a bad start here tonight. We got a gold fluorescence. We have a red fluorescence, both in the same box. That's pretty rare to see. Young Gun Silver Outburst, we'll take those all day long. We have the Canvas Young Gun checklist going out to the left team tonight. That's San Jose. We have the teammates with Cutter Gauthier. And then The rest of the young guns here, not too bad. I mean, Connor Geeky is somebody that may be panning out. Camesso as well. The other three, maybe not so much. Klapka, Johansson, and Butler, but not a bad box to start with. All right, which one should we do next? You know what? Let's do let's do flagship. We'll get that flagship out. So we'll do another box here of Series 2. Let's do a draw. Let's do a draw first. Those are fun, right? Okay, let's do a draw. We're going to start out tonight with an Eric Lindros card. This one is a Soul of the Game card. This would have been back in 23-24 Metal Universe. The big E on the Philadelphia Flyers. Just got to do ! join in order to be eligible to win this. Don't have to be participating in the break here tonight. Just do ! join. Welcome there, Philip, as well. And I'm not sure who X Small is, but hello. Nice to see you. So do ! join, and while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you about this new scam that is going around. And the way that the scam works is you purchase a card, and it could be a private sale, maybe somebody on Facebook Marketplace, maybe in one of the Facebook groups. It could be through eBay, any sort of mail order, not in-person purchase. So you buy the card. You ship the card. And then the card arrives, unfortunately, damaged. I have a... Oh, where did that card go? Hold on. Let me find this. I got to get it up on the screen. That's why. Okay. Give me 1 sec to resize this picture. Oh, what happened to it? Hold on a sec. It's not... I think I know what's going on. Hold on, I just got to fix this card here. Because you're going to want to see this. This is a new scam that is going around. And I want to make everyone aware of it so that hopefully it doesn't happen to you. All right, there we go. So we have our Celebrini Deluxe Young Guns here, a picture of one. And as you can see, the case is damaged. Ugh. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So notice how the case is damaged. It's got a crack in it right where his knee is, and this is what the buyer is claiming. So you mail the card, and it could be a high-end card like this one. You mail the card to them. They've paid you. But when it arrives, they're claiming that it got damaged. It got damaged somehow, or you sent it damaged, and they demand a refund. So on a platform like eBay, eBay's going to side with the buyer all day long, and the buyer is going to submit a claim. They're going to show this picture, and in all likelihood, the card is going to get refunded. You're gonna end up having to refund. Even though a high-end card like this had to go through eBay authenticity, the buyer is still going to have a claim that the card was damaged and they don't need to pay for it. And what's happening is people are taking the card and they're running it through AI. So they've taken a photo of the card, uploaded it to AI, and said, damage the card. And it's impossible to tell that it's AI. So I did that exact thing tonight. I ran this photo through AI, asked it to damage the case, and it did. And that's the scam that's going around. So please, folks, be very, very careful who you're dealing with. Using a platform like eBay can be better in some cases. The nice thing about if you're doing like a Facebook Marketplace or you're doing, a group thing where you're sending it out, you don't have to refund them. There's no system in place for it, right? You use your judgment. eBay will also listen to your side of the story. However, a lot of, and I've had it myself, most of the time eBay sides with the buyer, not the seller, unfortunately. So, hate to be the bearer of some bad news, but I do think it's important that we highlight the things that are happening in our hobby. This is not just a channel where we rip through cards real quickly and here's your hits, say goodbye. I do like to talk about hockey and things in the hobby as well. So be warned, folks, there's a new potential scam going around. All right, let's get back to this draw. So we're doing the draw for the Big E. If you haven't yet joined, do ! Join, and we will do a draw here for the winner in 1 second. Okay, no more entries. Our winner is Sam E. Congratulations, Sam. You're going to go home with an Eric Lindros card tonight. Get that set aside for you. Congratulations. If you're just joining us, underneath the card cam, that is a card I just recently picked up. So that's a personal pickup of mine. It is a Elegant Etchings card from this year's The Cup. That, of course, is Wayne Gretzky. And I'm likely going to keep this one. At least I think I am. Unless I trade it for something else I really want, which is a possibility. All right, let's put those teams back up in the upper right-hand corner in case you're just joining and not sure who your team is tonight. Again, just a caution that if your name is Alex, there are 2 Alexes tonight. Please do pay close attention to the last name. There's initials there, Alex P.O. and Alex P.A. Okay, on to box number 2. Series 2 flagship, the Celebrini Hunt. Here we go, folks. On a heater, Connor McDavid. First young gun there, Joel Blomqvist. He has actually started to come up in value. He's rising a little bit. We got a Shesterkin there on the Ooh La La. That young gun sleeved up. Oh, you're welcome, Peter. Like I said, I do try to keep people informed. I said I like to differentiate myself from other breaks that are out there. There are some breakers that literally they're ripping through cards at lightning speed. You don't even get to see what the inserts are, and they'll pause only for a really big hit. That's not me. I like to take my time, and I like to also talk about the cards, talk about hockey as well as the hobby. What do we have here? Our second young gun. Brendan Bussey. I thought we had the same guy, but no, this is a different goaltender. And then we got an Ooh La La, a Joseph Wall. Canvas. Hughes. Bang for your puck there, Thompson. Boy, Buffalo's on a tear. What are they now, 10-2? Got themselves into a wild card spot. Tonight, my Toronto Maple Leafs facing off against Vegas. Marner is in town. Oh, a silver outburst. Not a young gun, regular silver outburst. It is. Oh, we got a Montreal Canadian. We got Caden Gooley. Doesn't that silver look super sweet with the red jerseys? Like, that's just beautiful looking card. Like I said, a red outburst on this player would not look all that good. The silver just looks better. Oh, we got a young gun in behind, and it is Michkov. Hey, there we go. We got the number 2 hit in terms of young guns out of this product, Michkov. starting to stabilize a little bit. He was free falling quite a bit, hobby value, but he has started to stabilize and even starting to rise a bit. I've seen a lot of his future watches and higher end cards really starting to pick up in value. It's a good sign for the hobby. His Young Guns is still lagging a little bit. But he's one to hang on to, I think. We got a canvas there, Gudis, and Heiskanen, as well as a Kadri. Late night to see Marner return. Is it not in Toronto tonight? I thought it was in Toronto, and if it is, it's like a 7 o'clock start, or I think. No, that's right. They're on a road trip. Yeah, maybe they are in Vegas. They are out west, aren't they? Oh, we got a Timo Meier. Young Gun there. Noah Philp. And a Frank Nazar on the welcome aboard. So I guess it's not a homecoming then if it's going to be in Vegas. Does mean I'll get a chance to watch it though. That's kind of cool. That's a neat picture. That is Blake Coleman. We have a Young Guns renewed of Rantanen and a bang for your puck there, Cale Makar. Ooh, we got an auto. Jalen Chatfield. It is a sticker auto. But an auto at a flagship is pretty incredible. That's rare. Snow Spray Auto. Somebody on YouTube that's watching, can you let me know what the hit odds are of a Snow Spray Auto in flagship? That's got to be... They say there are no case hits in flagship. According to Upper Deck, there are only box hits, not case hits. But that's definitely a box hit. Hitting an auto in flagship. That's pretty cool. I've never hit one of those. We got a playlist there. And a Young Gun, another goaltender. 3 Young Gun goaltenders here so far tonight. We got Romanov and another playlist there. The Breadman Panarin. So we had a gold fluorescent in the first box, which are pretty long odds as well. And then the Snow Spray Auto. And the canvas there, Seth Jones. Matthew Tkachuk on the Young Guns renewed. And we got the Chicago Blackhawks there, Connor Bedard and Taylor Hall on a tour. And even if it's not a super high-end player, there will be collectors out there that are trying to get the entire set of these snow sprayed autos, and you'll get a decent price for that. And we have a bang for your puck there, Seth Jones. Wow, it is goalie box here with Devin Cooley on our Young Gun and Logan Mailloux on the welcome aboard. Calgary's really liking what they see in Devin Cooley. I think he's got some real potential. Last pack here. There should not be a regular Young Gun in here. We've hit our 6. But can we get lucky with some other form of Young Gun? We have a clear cut. There's a clear cut of Morgan Riley. Speckle parallel there of a portrait, Cale Makar, and our last hit of this box, Kyle Connor on the electricity. 1 in 4,000 packs. Someone do the quick math. What's 4,000 divided by 12? That's actually a neat photo. Do I have a white background? Yeah, I do. There we go. It's against San Jose. Clear cut. So 1 in 4,000 packs. I mean, that's some odds. So that card will hold some value, even though the player is not one of the marquee players in the NHL. That's going to do well for somebody. Whoever's got Carolina. Do you like the silver outburst, especially on the Montreal Canadiens uniform? I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, but a good-looking card's a good-looking card. We got an up-and-coming goaltender there in Blomqvist, as well as Devin Cooley. Two nice goaltender hits. We got the Michkov Young Gun, second biggest Young Gun chase in the product. And then we hit this box hit, Snow Spray Auto of Jalen Chatfield for the Carolina Hurricanes. 333 boxes. Wow. Okay, divide that by 12, and that's how many cases. So that's got to be 1, 2.5 cases. Almost 3. 2.5 cases. That's a pretty big hit. Okay, let's do clear cut. And then we're going to do another draw. Now, if you're just joining us, unfortunately, when I went to my inventory, I did not have a box of 24-25 clear cut. I only had 23-24 clear cut in my inventory. So the break tonight was advertised as a 24-25 clear cut product. So I've replaced it with a 23-24 product, even though this cost me actually $70 a box more than the other one. And in addition, I'm going to rip a box of 25-26 Series 1 tin, just to say, hey, sorry guys, I made a mistake. That's on me. This should be a 24-25. I did not have time to run to my hobby shop and try to get one before the break tonight. And so I'm replacing it with a Bedard Chase one. And we've got the Demidov Chase here in the tin. So hopefully everybody is okay with that. Product-wise tonight and overall value, we are definitely much, much more than it would have been otherwise. So like I said, hopefully everybody's good with that. All right, here we go. Clear cut. So clear cut, one card in the box. It's definitely a very much boom or bust product. At the time that I bought this, they were around $200. I got this one, if I remember correctly, for about $170. They're currently selling for about $140 plus tax, the same price as a 24-25. They're actually the same price now in stores. Okay, here we go. Who did we get? We have... Hey, we will take that. We got a Devin Levi. So we got a nice Devin Levi here, and it's a portrait. That's a pretty cool looking hit from Clear Cut. Congratulations to whoever's got Buffalo. Devin Levi. And before we rip into the tin, so we're going to open this tin. We threw this in tonight. This is not part of tonight's break. However, for the mix-up between the 23-24 and the 24-25 clear cut, I'm throwing this in, no extra charge, and we'll rip that in just a sec. Let's do another draw. All right, so this draw, we are doing a Sign of the Times. This is Jamie Drysdale. This is an SP Authentic on-card auto. Sign of the Times for Jamie Drysdale. This would have been from 22, I think. Yeah, 22-23. Sign of the Times, Jamie Drysdale card. Just do exclamation point join to be entered into the draw to win that card. No purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. If you are in Atlantic, Canada, I will be at the Quiz-Pamsis Sports Card and Collectible Show this coming Sunday, January 18th, from 10 until 2 p.m. It's at the Quiz-Pamsis Lions Club at 9 Market Street. It's a relatively up-and-coming new show. They started in, I think, September or October last year. I've been to a couple of them. They've been growing each and every time that I've been there. So if you're in the St. John, Quiz-Pamsis area, or maybe even as far as Fredericton, heck, Moncton, it's about an hour and a half's drive from here. You may want to come down to the show and check it out. There's quite a selection of vendors. They're primarily hockey. I did see a couple of Pokemon last time, but it is mainly hockey and sports. So if you're in the area, come say hello. I'll be at the show. All right, so if you're wondering what everyone's doing with this exclamation point join, they are doing it for a chance to win this card here. Go ahead and do that. We'll leave that for just another couple seconds, and then we'll do our draw. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Toronto Maple Leafs 1. I'm not sure who that is. Congratulations. Can you let me know what your name is? Are you in tonight's break? So I can at least put your name on the card. And if you're not in tonight's break, you just got to send me an email at info@maritimesportscards.com. Let me know what your address is, or reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll get that mailed out to you at no charge. So at Toronto Maple Leafs 1, if you can, again, please just let me know your name. I'll write your name here on the card, and then I'll figure out how to get this to you if you're not in tonight's break. All right, I will just set that aside for now, and hopefully he or she will let us know. We're going to crack into the tin. Straight out of a fresh case as well, folks. Jeez, we'll really bang the camera there. So I cracked the case to pull this out. Set our bonus pack here aside. And here we go. So in a tin, I think this year it was 3 Young Guns. Hey, we got the Macklin Celebrini base card. That is a goofy look. Man, that's scary. Okay. So we have Bustle, Owen Tippett. We do have our first Young Gun is Dvorsky. Hey, there's a nice name. And we got a J-Rob on the compositions. We will take Dvorsky. Definitely in the top 3, 4? Top 4 Young Guns, maybe I'd say, right now. In 25-26 Series 1. Canvas of Brady. We got a Demidov glossy and a Cup Quest there, Mitch Marner. Won't be a Cup with Toronto, but he is definitely poised to potentially take a Cup run with the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll take a Demidov glossy. Hey, we got a William Eklund on the Encore. The tracking systems there, Kemper. And a Cagnoni Young Guns. I saw the Sharks uniform and I got excited, and then I remembered, oh wait, we're on Series 1. So it couldn't have been a Celebrini anyway. Oh, let me just leave that up here. So that's 2 Young Guns. Should get at least 1 more in a tin. Silver Outburst. There we go. That's Dylan Guenther. And behind that, an Encore of Cutter Gauthier. So far, a pretty darn good tin. And a Levshunov on the portraits, getting some of the hot rookies and up-and-comers. And Dylan Guenther is no slouch. We have a gold. We do have a gold glossy here. It is Mark Stone. Got a Compadres and a Seth Jarvis portrait. Those things are just freaky. Another one, there's Zane Perek on a glossy. Another hot rookie. Cole Perfetti on the sizzle reel. And Zuccarello portrait. Tracking Systems, Jacob Markstrom. Young Guns of Dorwart. And a Leon Draisaitl there on the goal-oriented. We got one more pack plus the bonus coming up. That's 3 Young Guns. We may get a 4th. We did get we have a glassy. And it is Jonathan Huberdeau. Tage Thompson on the Encore, and a Tracking Systems there of Cam Talbot. And our bonus pack will be our Dazzlers. And we got a Cale Makar, Orange Dazzler. Looks like they're all orange. We got a Lafreniere. And we end up with a Ryan Leonard. Hey, we'll take that as well. Another good rookie hit. So not a bad tin there. We got a Demidov glossy. We get the Dvorsky Young Guns. Nice Young Gun to hit. Glossy of Ryan Leonard. And then a Perek as well on the glossy. I'll get that one sleeved up. Nice hit on that one. Oh, and the Silver Outburst, right? Yeah, we got that of Dylan Gunther. So overall, a nice bonus tin. Let's do some game used. SP game used. This one is a huge boomer bust type product. It does say 4 hits per box. There's literally one pack. You get 9 cards in it. We don't normally mail out base cards, but I will mail out the base cards from this product here tonight. Toronto Maple Leafs 1. I still haven't heard from you in chat, so that's cool if you don't want to put anything up in chat there. But do reach out to me via email, info@maritimesportscards.com, or find me on Facebook and send me a message there so I get your address and can mail your card out to you. Okay, as I said, SP Game Used is definitely a boomer bust type product. It does say collect 4 hits per pack, including autographs, memorabilia, tech cards. You get 9 cards. I think when these came out, they were probably in the $350 range Canadian. I have no idea what they are right now. I haven't bought them in a long time. I do have a couple of thicker cards in there. That's nice to see. Let's start right here from the top. So our first card. Darnell Nurse on the base. So we will send these base cards out here tonight. Card number 2 should also be a base card. It is. It is Shesterkin in his All-Star uniform. And then I think this card may be... Oh, we got 2 cards here. That's okay. We'll do this one. So we have Authentic Rookies. And we have an authentic... Matvey Michkov on the Authentic Rookie. There we go. We've hit him twice now. Hit him in our... flagship box, and then we also get him here in SP Game Used. So we have a rookie base of Michkov, and then behind that we have a base of oh, it's not a base, it's a red parallel. So it is a base, but it's a red parallel. Gorgiev. Put our Michkov in here. Let's go right to the back. Our back card is goaltender, numbered out of 50. It is Corey Crawford. Going back a little bit there, Corey Crawford. I think he last played in 16 or 17. A short print, numbered 33 out of 50. Nice hit there for Chicago. Okay, let's go. I'll go next card down. This one's also another short print. This one's out of 149. And we have Josh Anderson. So we have a Josh Anderson, looks like a gold, numbered 72 out of 149. And then we have authentic rookies. It is a red. We have a jersey, blue jersey. It is Victor Mancini, the Rangers. Okay, we got Emil Lilberg on the rookie sweaters. Emil Lilberg. And the last card here, it's a thick one. Oh, is this a draft day marks card? It might be. Oh, I think it might be. It is. It's a draft day marks card there of Cole Sillinger. Look at that. We got the letter I of Sillinger. Autoed short print there. That one is numbered 16 out of 35. Massive hit there for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Back-to-back breaks. Last break we hit a nice Werenski card. And tonight we end up with a draft day marks card. Nice hit for Columbus. A very nice hit. Congratulations on that one. You'll also notice I made the switch from Ultra Pro top loaders to Evo Retro because I was having quality control issues with it. For those who've been following my breaks, I've talked about it already with the plastic chipping off and it's falling inside. These are the new Evo Retro ones. You'll notice they have a little bit of a purple tinge on the edges. So I checked into that, and all of the premium top loader brands that are out there typically have some sort of a little tinge to it, whether it's a blue or a purple hue to the plastic. It just indicates it's a little bit more premium plastic, which is cool. It does not impede at all. Like the front is crystal clear. It looks really nice. You just see a little bit of purple tinge on the thicker ones. On the regular thin ones, on the thinner ones, you don't really see it. So the thicker the thing, it's just a little bit of purple. But they're really nice top loaders. And I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I actually buy them myself. I do sell some at shows because I do get them at a discount because I buy such big volumes. But I'm not sponsored by them. They don't give me anything for shouting them out on the show. In fact, they don't even know who I am or what I do. But I think it's important to talk about, as I said earlier, things that are going on in our hobby. And unfortunately, the quality control for Ultra Pro has gone to crap. Let's do another draw here, folks. Now this time, let's see. I sent it with his stuff. Mick Mac Bro. Is that Michael B? The Matt Mick Mars Bro? Is that Michael B? This is the next draw, folks. An Ethan Del Mastro Premier Rookie Jersey card. So I have an Ethan Del Mastro Premier Rookie Jersey card. That is from this year's 24-25 Premier. No, 24. Yeah, I think 24-25 is the current one. Nice looking card there. Potential up and comer, definitely a star on the World Junior team for Canada back in the day. No purchase necessary, guys, girls. Just go ahead and enter. If you win and you're not in the break, I'll still send it to you at no charge. Busy month for card shows. I actually have another card show coming up, not this weekend, but the weekend after here in Moncton, New Brunswick. That's the Hub City card show. That'll be Saturday, January 24th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's happening at 84 Broadway Street, and that's the Knights of Columbus building. It is 2 floors of vendors and some pretty outstanding turnouts at these shows. In fact, it seems to be getting bigger and bigger every time that I'm there. I will have a table if you're in the area. Make the trip out. It is definitely worth a while. I've been to a lot of card shows in Atlantic Canada, and I would say that this one is right on par with the one that AMG Collectibles hosts in Halifax. So if you've ever been to that one, I would say this one's right up there in caliber. We'll give this just a couple of more seconds for people to join. Joining to win this card here, that is the Ethan Del Mastro Premier Rookie Jersey card. No purchase necessary. And then we're going to open up Engrained Icons. I have been waiting to open these. I've had them for since release, and it's been killing me. I haven't opened a single box. Okay, no more entries, folks. Our winner is Maurice Mills. Congratulations, Mo. You got back-to-back winners. Your son Julian won last week. You're winning this week. I'll put your card with his. I haven't sent his yet because I've been adding a few things to the envelope. This would be a good time to also mention, if you are somebody who's in our breaks fairly regularly, please put the team that you collect. Put the team that you collect in chat. It's time for me to update my database. And what I do is, if you're in the break and maybe you didn't get the best of cards or not too many cards, if I know the team that you PC, I always look through and see if there's something I might be able to throw in there. So if you're interested, just put the name of the team that you PC into chat, and then after tonight's break, I'll go back through the chat history and I'll add that to my Excel spreadsheet. So, and if you've got a weird YouTube handle, you might have to put your name there as well, because I won't know who it is. But go ahead and do that if that interests you. I switched to an overhead view. All right, there we go. Start to see who collects who. That's kind of cool too. I like to see that as we're going through the break. So this product, this is the Engrained Icons. There's 6 cards in a box, just 1 pack, and these are very similar to Engrained. So if you're familiar with the Engrained product, there's a lot of wood-based cards. So they've got a grain sort of texture or feel to them. There'll be actual wooden cards, and then they tend to have sticks as memorabilia inside of the Engrained product. This year, they decided to skip the typical Engrained release and do an Engrained Icons. So this is the first time they've ever done this product. And every single player in the box is a legend. There are no current players in the product. So it's a pretty cool concept. You can get some absolute bangers. There's Wayne Gretzky autos in here. There's Lemieux cards. There's just some really big icons of the game. There's also a lot of players you probably never heard of, especially if you're under the age of 30. You've probably not heard of some of the players that we're going to see here in this product. So when you look at it, don't go, oh man, that's awful. I don't even know who that is. Well, they could have been a superstar back in the day. So we'll talk about the ones that I recognize. And then if there's any that you recognize in chat as well, certainly nice to put that out there. So another product where anytime there's a premium product like this with not that many cards in a pack, I do send the base cards out with those. So I will send the base cards. Is there a decoy in the back? That's weird. really thick card too. That's cool. I like seeing those. All right, let's take a look at Engrained Icons. Did I even get a card? No, I didn't. Okay, oh, I got 2. That's all right. It'll be a base card here on the front. And it is Larry Robinson. There's a nice start. So we have a Larry Robinson base card. These do have a little bit of a texture to the card. They're very neat, neat feeling. And definitely really unique. That's a cool looking base card. There we go. Larry Robinson, Montreal Canadiens to start us off. And in behind that, our next base card is Brendan Shanahan. So 2 very recognizable legends of the game so far. We got Larry Robinson and Brendan Shanahan. These sleeved up. They're very silky. There's the backs. Just cool looking cards. I've seen some boxes opened up where, to be honest, I didn't recognize a single player in the box. Like they were all kind of no-name players from, you know, an era when I might have watched hockey, but they were like the fourth liners. So far, we're off to a good start. Okay, who do we have here? Is that Tocchet? It is Rick Tocchet. So we have a short print Rick Tocchet card. This one is numbered 96 out of 199. It is a black parallel. They don't write the names of the parallels on the back here, but this is a black parallel. And it might be called ebony, actually. I think actually it probably is, because most of the parallels in Engrained are named after a wood species of some kind. So that's black. It's probably ebony. You can get mahogany, and then there's some others as well. Oh, I got 2 cards again. Here we go. Oh, we got a Rogie Vachon. There's a legendary goaltender right there. Rogie Vachon. We have an auto there, and these are on-card autos. Beauty hit there. That's going out to the LA Kings. Congratulations, whoever got the Kings. That's a nice looking card. And in behind that, we have another auto. This one is Garpenlov. So there's one of those players that I don't recognize. But we do have another on-card auto. This is a Beehive style card. Beehive signatures of Garpenlov. Anyone recognize that name? That one I don't recognize. Let's check the, does he have stats on the back here? No, he doesn't. Someone's going to have to hockey DB that one. Johan Garpenlov for the Florida Panthers. That looks like the era when they were actually quite good, when they had Luongo, Mellenby. Be interesting. But we hit a Rogie Vachon, absolute legend of a goaltender. That's a huge hit, folks. If you're not familiar with the era, this is a big hit. Okay, we got a couple cards. No, I think we just have the chunky card. Yeah, we have 1 chunky card left. I'm just going to get rid of the decoy that's on the back there. Looks like it's sideways. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the right direction. So we got a Darcy Hordichuk. This is a stick auto. So Darcy Hordichuk from Nashville. As I said, that's what they're known for in Engrained. You get a lot of stick icon or stick autos or stick parts. Cool looking hit there. Darcy Hordichuk, 3 autos in that box. That's a neat product. Definitely like seeing some of the legends. So 3 autos. We got Darcy Hordichuk. We got Garpenlov, which I don't recognize him. I do recognize Hordichuk. The big one, of course, Rogie Vachon. That's a nice, massive hit there. We got the ebony parallel of Rick Tocchet, short printed there, a 96 out of 199. And then our base cards, two Legends and Hall of Famers, Brendan Shanahan and Larry Robinson. That was a stellar box of Engrained Icons. One more box here tonight and one more giveaway. So let's head over to our draw. And this time, I had a hard time actually pulling this card and saying that I was going to give it away. We got a jersey card of Malkin. What can I say his name? Evgeny Malkin. This is a Frozen. This is an Artifacts card. And this is back from the 07-08 Artifacts set. So this one is the Frozen card. And you can see there you got the dual color jersey. Kind of just before they started doing big patches. I could say maybe that might be part of what you would say his sleeve. But it's a Malkin card. Just do !join to be entered into the draw to win that one. No purchase necessary, folks. And then we're going to into our last box of the night, which is 2324 SP Authentic. Big chase here. Bedard Future Watch Auto. While we're waiting for everybody to join, I'm just going to tell you about next week's break. So you guys can keep, go ahead, put the join in there. But next week's break will be 2 boxes of the brand new released Allure that just came out yesterday. Really interesting product, very similar to previous years. I'd say it's right between 23-24 and 24-25 in terms of overall quality of the product and hits and inserts. There's some really cool stuff. The new inserts are awesome. The flashy forwards is really cool, and some others. They got some cool parallels, as well as our first look at some of the new rookies that are coming in. There's some Michael Misa cards in there, Easton Cowan, Schaefer, Dickinson, and many more. And of course, there's auto versions in there, various parallel short prints. There's the Golden Treasures 1/1 cards. Very excited about Allure. It's one of the best bang for your bucks products out there, in my opinion. So we got 2 boxes of that. We got 1 box of Stature. That's the 23-24, 24-25 dual release product. So we've got potential for both Bedard and Celebrini rookies in that. We've got 1 box of 24-25 Series 1, chasing that Celebrini Young Guns, and then 1 box of 25-26 Series 1, chasing the Demidov. So that's next Thursday, January 22nd, and that would be $50 a spot. If you're buying more than 3 spots, they're $45 per spot. So we're going to have a 5-box break next week. All right. Give this 2 more seconds for entries. Just do !join to enter into a draw to win this Evgeny Malkin jersey card. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Peter D. Congratulations, Peter, on the Malkin card. Okay. The big event, 23-24 SP Authentic. Oh, also, before I go, there were a few of last week's SP Authentic cards that I must have set down to my left. I've got 2 desks that I use when I'm doing breaks. I had a couple of the inserts over there, so I will get those mailed out to you. I've already set them aside. I've put I know who they belong to, and I'll get them out to you. So if you're not in the break tonight, if you were in the break last week but not tonight, I'm still going to send them out to you. And then if you're in tonight, I'm just going to put them together with your cards from tonight. So if you get a package from me and there's like 1 card in it, and you're like, what the heck is that all about? That's why. Apologies for that. All right, SP Authentic. Big boomer bust product. Looking for our Future Watch autos. And you get 9 cards per pack. I think there's 8. There's 8 if I remember correctly. 8 packs in a box. All right, so this is our base here for SP Authentic. And then we have a freshman focus there, John Beecher. Just going to go to the overhead cam just in case something does freeze up on the main cam. We've got the other one going at the same time. We have a pageantry of Connor Bedard. There we go. That's a rookie pageantry card of Connor Bedard. And as I said at the beginning of tonight's break, everything Connor Bedard and Celebrini are both literally going to the moon. So even his pageantry rookie card has gone way up. So congrats whoever has Chicago tonight. We got a red Future Watch limited of Ridley Gregg. What it was about this year's SP, they're hard to open. Okay, we got Robert Thomas on our base. Eriksson Ek. Ehlers. We have a Future Watch. And it is Simone Nemec. That is a massive hit, folks. He is having an absolute season in Colorado. That is a monster Future Watch auto. Of course, it is not Connor Bedard, but my goodness, that is a big, big name. And it's inscribed. I love when they inscribe. Look at that. Big hit for Jersey. That one's numbered 40 out of 999. I'm just going to set that. Oh, and we got a Bedard collaborations just behind. I'm going to set that down so I can get a one touch. We will take that. You're not guaranteed a true Future Watch in a box. And you're certainly not guaranteed a really good Future Watch. And that is definitely up there with the best of them. And it's inscribed. To me, that just jumps the value. I love when they inscribe the cards. Wow, there we go, folks. And right behind that, another Bedard card. Again, this is his rookie year, so these are all considered rookie inserts. So we got a Bedard insert there, and we have a Jacob Markstrom on a limited red. Got a Matthew Nyes on a freshman focus. Pageantry there of Desharnais and a red Future Watch limited Evangelista. We have an Evolve, the Stammer. Before he was traded. Pageantry there, Ehlers, and Sidney Crosby on the limited. We'll take a Crosby card. Is that a pink pageantry? We got a freshman focus there, Fantilli. And this looks like a pageantry, but it's a different color. It is a different color. We have a Peyton Krebs, and is that a, doesn't say the parallel, but that's definitely a different colored pageantry. It looks to be a parallel, but it's not numbered, and it doesn't say the name of the parallel on the back. Got collaborations there. Coleman and Kadri, both rumored to be on the trading block from Calgary. We had a pageantry of Crosby. Got some nice pageantries. I'm just going to skip right past that rat card. I know we got some Boston fans. And Marchand fans. By all accounts, he's just an amazing guy to be around and everything. He's not my cup of tea. Freshman focus there, Hugh McGing. Oh, and we have a gold. We have a gold goalie. It is Tristan Jarry. Now with, of course, Edmonton. Short print there, number 47 of 99. We got Pedersen there on the red limited. So we got a nice short print gold goaltender. Three more packs here in SP Authentic. We have an Evolve of Kevin Fiala. And we have a Spectrum FX there of Mark Stone. So these are the bounty cards. Again, I try to talk about the hobby hockey and everything else. If you're not familiar with the bounties, you have to get all of the bounties in order to get a prize. So if you go to upperdeckbounty.com and you scratch the back here and enter the code, you're not getting anything unless you complete all of the Spectrum FXs. So you'd have to collect all the cards. And by now, all of the top prizes are gone. You'll probably still get a prize. Read the rules for this release and this product. There's probably still a prize available if you get them all. But I don't think it would be worth chasing them all down at this point. Unless that's your thing. You're a completionist and you want to, get that prize, then go for it. Another Spectrum FX. There's Fraser Minton. So that's another bounty card. And we have a Kevin Korchinski there on the freshman focus. Brock Nelson on the red. One pack left here tonight. We got another auto. It is Will Cooley, numbered 315 to 399, called Future Watch Signed. Future Watch Signed. Very nice. Two autos in that box. And two good players. Simon Nemec, of course. Let's get a little slit here on this. Simon Nemec being a big chase there. Will Cooley, up-and-coming rookie. Well, was he rookie that year? I think, is that his rookie year? 23-24. I think it might be, actually. We've got collaborations here. Austin Matthews and Tavares and Miroshnichenko on the red Future Watch. That will do it for tonight's break, folks. Some absolute bangers. We ended up with the Simone Nemec Future Watch auto. That is about a big Future Watch in terms of the rookies from that particular class. Obviously, Bedard would be the number one, but this is a really nice hit. We did get that Rogie Vachon as well. Where did I put that one? Got the nice Rogie Vachon. We got, a Devin Levi as well. We got a Devin Levi. That would have been his rookie year. And then we end up with this one as well, the Cole Cylinder Draft Day Marks, as well as many other mid to good hits in here. We got the Hordichuk stick. That was kind of cool. We got a Michkov, a rookie there. We got the Michkov Young Guns. Too many hits. Nice hits tonight. So congratulations to everybody, and like I said, I hope to see everybody next week at our break. And if you're around Quiz Pamsis this coming Sunday, come see me. Next Saturday after that, I'm in Moncton at a show, and I'm going to leave you here with what we're doing at next week's break. So as I said, we have 2 boxes, the brand new Allure 1 box Stature, 1 box of 24-25 Series 2, and 1 box 25-26. Thank you all very much for joining. If you feel I've earned it, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up as well as subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Be safe, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Whoa, crack packs, drop facts. Whoa, no fakes, all stacks. Whoa, from the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No fakes, all stacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks.